When a crisis occurs, it falls to first responders to make sense of a chaotic situation while mitigating the danger to those caught up in the event. In a residential fire, the stakes are especially high, and every moment lost to data gathering and analysis can put people at risk. At times like this, decision-making is one of the most crucial skills of the firefighter. Decisions made during a crisis share a common set of characteristics. Crisis decisions must be made quickly, with poor or incomplete information, under rapidly changing conditions, in a chaotic environment, under conditions that produce extreme physical and emotional stress, while there are competing demands for the decision-maker's attention and frequent interruptions. Crisis decisions typically involve complex event or decision characteristics, and there are usually severe consequences for decision failure. That's a lot for any firefighter to deal with. So how does it work in practice? In the field, veteran firefighters will size up situations as quickly as they can, using the sensory clues they're presented, the things they see, smell, hear, and feel. Then they'll use that information to recall a similar event from their experiences to help jumpstart their decision-making. A formalized adaptation of this approach was derived from extensive field studies of military and emergency response decision-makers. It was called the Recognition Prime Decision Model. The Recognition Prime Decision Model integrates two processes: how decision-makers recognize and size up a situation, and how they evaluate the course of action by imagining it and mentally rehearsing both process and outcomes. Using this process, decision-makers recognize and apply past experiences as a way of finding a solution to the problem at hand. AlphaACT Fire was designed around a 6-step process based on the Recognition Prime Decision Model. In the 6 steps of the process, you size up the situation using available information. You identify similar events from past experiences. You evaluate the events to see if they fit current conditions. Then you tailor a selected event to current conditions. You mentally rehearse the decision to verify it's likely to work, and then you put the decision into play. The AlphaACT Fire interface was based on this structured approach and designed to match the 6 steps. In order, they include characterize, recognize, analyze, customize, dramatize, and utilize. In the upcoming modules of this tutorial, we'll take an in-depth look at each of the 6 steps in the decision process. We'll look at how the pages of AlphaACT Fire have been designed to support each step, and we'll learn how to use the system to quickly arrive at a good enough result that you can turn into protective actions for the hypothetical population that depends on you. First, however, we'll get you oriented to AlphaACT Fire, review the scenarios you can play, and show you the first things that happen when you select a scenario.